My name is Jack Blazinski. I am a sales representative for Elemica, a CRM software provider. And today I will be talking with Kyle Leon, the CFO of Resilient Systems in Boston. They sell chemical materials to upper level businesses. They're a recent new company. They've experienced a lot of growth, so we've targeted them. We've targeted them as a possible customer that could benefit from our supply chain. My handling objectives one is feel, felt, found. So I will, neutralize the objection through justification, making Mr. Leon feel better. My second handling objective is agree and neutralize. So I will restate his needs and then use the value analysis to neutralize kind of his issue with it. And then my closing is the puppy dog close, which is take it home, try it. It's a little difficult to do with the software kind of product, but we'll work with it. And yeah. Hi, Mr. Leon. Nice to see you again.
Oh, please call me Kyle. Hey, I know it's Rohan.
Oh, thank you very much.
Mother's broken.
It's warm in Boston
all day.
It's unlike the weather here. I'm from Florida, so
no way.
Yeah,
really. That's
beautiful.
So funny. My wife's from Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
So, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I saw you was a couple years ago, and your son was just leaving kindergarten, right?
Yeah, he's actually going into second grade right now. Yeah, and I have a daughter. She's a couple years younger as well. She's just getting into preschool.
Phenomenal. So, how old is she?
She's 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Things
are going real good at home. She's reading more than I do, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, a little bit about our company. Thank you for bringing us in,
Absolutely.
by the way. I represent Elemica. We are a CRM software supplier that has been around since 1999. We mainly work with customers in chemicals and the food business, with people, people who have a lot of pending transactions and stuff like that all across the board. We really help deal with them. So, you called us in today, so would you mind telling me a little bit about what your needs are, if we can find out if we can help you at all?
Yeah, well, I mean, the company's growing really quick. Double-digit growth last couple of years, average 30% annualized. Bringing in a couple new investors. Right now, it's a really small company. There's only 5-6 of us. We're looking to grow, a bigger business. Probably bring a couple more employees on. And you know how startups are. Everything is very generalist. Our salespeople are doing all kinds of jobs. They're doing the accounting. They're doing the clerks and the secretaries. And I have one of my sales guys setting my appointments right now. So. We want to be able to bring in a software that makes everyone a little bit more specialized and actually do what they do best instead of doing the things that they have to do. We know our marketplace pretty well. We know our competitors use you, and we want to be better than them. But I mean, if you're the industry standard, we want to definitely talk to you guys.
Well, perfect. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to explain a little bit about ourselves. So, if I'm not mistaken, you've got kind of a low, employee population, and
Absolutely.
You want to disperse their work
Yeah.
in more effective ways.
Things are just getting a little out of hand here. We're having some supply chain issues. We're having some customer complaints come in. We just want to make sure everything is, in one place and in the right place, and that we can, make sure we're staying organized.
Well, perfect. You mind if we move on? I tell you a little bit about our software.
I would love it.
So it's a CRM software, which is customer relations management. And what we help you is you input all your data. Like you log all your calls with people, and the software itself will log the audio. It'll log dates. It'll log your transaction history. So you can open up a customer profile, and you'll see exactly what you guys have done with that customer ever since your initial interaction. You can see all the people from your company who've had exposure to them, all the times they've used the software, all the times things have moved through the pipeline,
Absolutely,
so to speak. So the next thing we had is, or the next item on the list was we have a value analysis, which shows that because we are quite expensive up front, being just a little over $1 million, we bring in this value analysis sheet because I feel like it extremely helps us. It helps us represent kind of the justification for the price. So as you can see here, we have 3 competitors that we've lined up with: Bombardier, SAC, and NCC, and then Elemica in the far right. As you can see, customers, competition 1 and 2, both start with a smaller initial sum, much less than ours, coming in at just 100,000. But then they want payments competitor A wants payments every year, and competitor 2 wants payments every 2 years. So actually, just basing it off competitor 1 and competitor 2, using Alemica, you will have made enough profits by year 4 to have paid out the just over $1 million. So that's what we feel really sets us apart. Whereas it's one lump sum at the beginning, and then by year 4 you've already made all your money and you're completely profitable from there on, just based off software.
I think this is great numbers. I mean, it's a great piece together. It's really impressive. But I mean, that $1.25 million it's a large chunk of money, man. And you know, really small business, like prices is something. It's a sticking point. I know you guys are the industry standard, but that's a lot of upfront payment for software.
Yeah, that is very true. We go down here, we go by growth as well, revenue growth. And with proven results, with Alemica, we offer a 0.03% increase in working capital just within the first quarter. If you kind of apply our CRM software from, day 1 of the quarter to the end of the quarter, we annualize,
Wow.
It's been across the board that it's been a 0.3. Yes, growth
Wow.
analysis. I know, phenomenal. So as you can see here, we have another table of years. And by year 7, with the growth Alemica will have you will have outperformed the stated growth by other competitors. And if you had just done it on your own.
I mean, that's amazing. That's definitely what we're going for. We're looking for explosive growth, looking for the hockey stick curve. But I mean, we're such a small company now. Like, shouldn't we come back in a couple of years and talk to you guys again when we're a little bit bigger?
I mean, that's what you would think, but this is a long haul purchase. You buy this once and it helps you for the rest of the rest of the time your business is using it. So really, the sooner you can get it, the better it starts helping you. Because again, if I can point back to 0.3%, increase in capital from the first quarter, I mean, you can't push that back. Companies need that now, especially in such an expanding field that you guys are in. You can't spend any time behind the competition. And I've also put in more numbers here that by year 7, you will actually have outperformed the other. You will have made your money back as well as outperformed your other competitors, including the other competitors with no upfront costs. And our big, just over $1 million cash offer in the first part.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So now we understand this is a very expensive process, and you guys are obviously going to have to analyze it and figure out what's best for you. So I thought this went phenomenally. Maybe we leave the software with you for a week, maybe a trial period of a month. We'll see how your salespeople like it, how your upper management likes it, and then I'll come back in a month. And if you guys, see the growth that we expect you guys to have, you'll think about maybe putting in a purchase for it, if that's okay with you and your.
I mean, I think that'd be great. I definitely love my sales guys to get their hands on it and see what they're working with. I think getting trained is a little bit of a learning curve, and hopefully we can get them far enough up that this. If these numbers are correct, then we're in a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
But I really appreciate you giving us the offer, because I think that actually is a selling point. To be honest, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these 1.2 is a pretty scary number, but these are also very impressive. So.
Yeah. So do you have any questions that I can kind of calm your mind about? Any kind of residual thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I know you work with chemical companies a lot. How big are they usually? Are they our size, or are they usually?
Oh, they're we have very large companies within the Fortune 500 and Fortune 1000 range. The largest people in the industry who take advantage of our product very effectively. But they don't get there overnight. They get there by growth, and that's where you guys are. You're in a period of growth, and you want to keep going until you can be at that level. So I would say the majority of our companies are very well fermented from a revenue standpoint, but you guys are on track, and we'd love to have you join the family.
Absolutely. One more question. What's the policy on bugs, ITs? Like, do we call you guys for help, or do we get our IT guys to help? Or, I mean, if you mostly work with bigger companies, they probably have their own IT programs.
Yeah. Well, that's good, because I can cover kind of follow-up visits as well in that. So with IT, we have a hotline. It's human. It's 24 hours a day. You just call, and it'll be, I'll give you my phone number as well. So you'll have me on direct access.
That'd be amazing.
We have, I'm sure you want to talk to people much more technologically advanced than me. So we have our advisors, our programmers on call 24 hours a day because we outsource some of our call logs to China, being such a big company. Yeah. So, and then kind of follow-up visits as well. Again, I said I'll be back in a month, and then I will be stopping in I'd say probably 3 times a year, if that's okay with you, if you guys decide to go along with this process. Of course. And then as well as, we mentioned in the beginning, kind of you have to keep up with the times as technology changes. We actually offer 3 completely free to you guys kind of expansion packs that we update this through the system, automatically, probably 2 or 3 times a year. Our engineers bump out a new version with new additions, new prototypes, new ways for you guys to succeed. So you guys will continue being on the cutting edge of your industry.
Absolutely. Well, I'll definitely talk to my CEO about this. If we get the free trial, I mean, if these numbers are good, you say they are, and the product's as solid as it is, I think that's a sell, man.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for taking the time to come talk to me.
Have a good day.
Don't forget your blazers.